So the Peacekeeper update has just gone live, but the questions are, what has changed and is this weapon still good? So it's really unusual for an update to go live at this sort of time, but I'm going to bring you guys this video anyway, even though it's quite late here in the UK, because, you know, I've got to keep you guys updated. So they have changed two things with the Peacekeeper. The first thing is they've increased the rechamber time from 1.1 to 1.2, and there's hardly any noticeable difference there. And the main one, they've decreased headshot multiplier from 1.5 to 1.25, which is a little bit of a hit, but it's not a big enough hit to really destroy the Peacekeeper. And after going into firing range and testing out the Peacekeeper in various situations and distances, there is no difference in body damage, and the only difference, as I said, is that headshot multiplier. That's the only thing you're going to recognise, and even then, it's not much of a nerf. I thought they were going to do something like increase the pellet spread from each shot, or something that would really hit the Peacekeeper fairly hard, but it seems like they've done only a minor change, and by the looks of things, they're happy with how the Peacekeeper is. Now that the devs have looked into the Peacekeeper and they've released this update, the Peacekeeper will probably stay like this for a very long time. So I'm going to be bringing out a video on how to counter the Peacekeeper soon. Bearing in mind the Peacekeeper will probably be like this for the next few months, probably going into season 4. I can't see them bringing out yet again another nerf after they've only just brought one out. At the moment, I'm learning to counter the Peacekeeper by creating distance between me and the enemy. Every time I know the enemy is using the Peacekeeper, I'll use my legend like Pathfinder to get out of horrible situations, and as I said, create a bigger gap to the point where the Peacekeeper is fairly useless. But a video on that is coming out very soon, so be sure you've turned on that notification bell so you don't miss out on that video. The firing range is a really good addition for times like this. When a new update comes out, you can go straight into firing range and practice on bots, and you can test the gun yourself to see if you want to use it in game without having to go into a game and then test it on real life people that could potentially be good players. But that's why I really like the firing range. Every time an update comes out with weapon tuning, I always like to jump into firing range and test out what's changed. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on the Peacekeeper down below. Do you think it needed a huge nerf, or do you think what they've done now is perfect as it is? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm going to keep this video nice and short, and I think it's fair to say I'm still going to be using the Peacekeeper and prioritising it in my setup. I'm glad they haven't ruined the weapon, because as I said in my previous video, I think a shotgun should be quite deadly up close, and I'm personally happy that they haven't completely ruined the gun. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think they've done enough with this latest nerf, or do you think they needed to do more? Be sure to let me know down in the comment section. I look forward to reading all of your comments and replying to them. And while people are moaning at the Peacekeeper, there are other weapons such as the R99 that can deal far more damage in a short period of time, and I think a weapon like the R99 needs to be looked at more than the Peacekeeper. Of course, that's just my opinion. Other people think differently, and as I've clearly seen on Twitter, people are already complaining about the latest Peacekeeper update, saying that it's nowhere near enough and that it's still going to remain overpowered. After reading all of the comments on Twitter and other sorts of social medias, I am convinced that I'm the minority that thinks the Peacekeeper is in a good position and should stay as it is. So there's a good chance that you watching this video think differently, and let me know why down below in the comment section. So I'm going to keep this video nice and short, and I'm going to wrap this video up here. As always, if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to scroll down, drop a like, be sure you're turning on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future Apex videos. Be sure you're subscribing if you're currently not subscribed, and I'll catch all of you guys out in another brand new Apex Legends video. Thanks for watching.